Is being played under the rules and policies of the Minnesota State High School League. We ask that all players, parents, fans, and officials demonstrate their best sportsmanship at all times. At Chanhassen High School, sportsmanship is an expectation. Together, let's build a tradition of excellence. Thank you, and we hope you enjoy tonight's game. Now, ladies and gentlemen, at this time, please rise. As you're able, gentlemen, remove your caps for the playing of our national anthem.
Welcome everyone to tonight's broadcast of the Storm Kennedy. Chanhassen Storm versus the Kennedy Eagles on this Monday night. Storm coming in at 5-19, coming off the loss to Cooper on Friday. And Kennedy 12-10, coming in off the loss from Jefferson by 3. Storm are on a disappointing 5-game loss streak. Kennedy is also on a loss streak. This is only a 3-game loss streak. And the Storm are hoping to snap this one and finish out the season strong. Patrick Brick gets his first start as a varsity player tonight. That's pretty exciting for the sophomore. A lot of potential in him. Still has 2 seasons left on the team.
Ben Giles.
Note again that the Storm are again out with Luke Gitson, their senior guard. They will be out with him they will be without him for the rest of the season due to a back injury that he has been suffering with for the whole season. Starters for tonight for the Storm: Bull, Strobel, Manuel, Giles, and Brick. On Friday, in the Storm's loss, they got outscored 45-24 in the second. It was a pretty close game at halftime, but Cooper started to pull away, and the Storm just kept losing the lead. Couldn't crawl back anymore. Not a big crowd here tonight at Chan High School, as this is the Storm's final home game. They played Jefferson on Friday at Jefferson, and then await to see who they will play in sections. Bull was on the tip-off for the Storm and Hustling for the Eagles. Hustling tipped it right to Strobel. So the Storm start with the ball first. Manuel To Bull to Giles from the small logo. Down to Manuel on the block. Manuel goes up. Bucket good. Storm go to a quick 2-0 lead. Looking in the man defense. Klinger thought about it and pulled back. Dums to Subban in the corner. Back to Subban for three, and it's good. Three from Subban. Brick bringing it up, running the point here tonight. Brick was at the volleyball line. Strobel to Giles in the corner. Giles driving, goes up strong, no good. Rebound Kennedy. Subban has it. To Klinger. For three, no good. Loose ball on the ground. Recovered by Kennedy. And the Eagles take their first time out. They do that so they remain in possession. Storm down one here with 16. .45 to play. Follow us on Twitter if you would like to see post-game interviews, updates. Remind you that we will be doing spring season baseball and softball as much as we can. So we would appreciate it very much if you joined us along for that. Airball by Kennedy. Storm take both possession. Brickland in the point right now. Gets across half court. To Strobel. Giles pulls up from three. Just off the mark. Rebound Klinger. Klinger. Hands it up to Subban, and Subban passes it up to Dums. Dums ran up. And the foul will be called. Sorry, Brick stepped out of bounds on that one. Kennedy has possession under their own net. Dums has it, working on Bull. Up for two, and it's good. Kennedy goes up 5-2. 16 to play till half. Brick's got it to Giles. At the point to Strobel. Down to Manuel, low. Almost got a turnover. And it eventually turns into one as Bull cannot hold on to the ball. Subban has it. To Hustling. Out of Hanspard. Subban for three. Off the front iron. That was a deep three by Subban. No good. Manuel driving. And it's good. Manuel has the 4 points for the Storm. Storm down one. Subban running point. Three by Klinger, no good. Rebound Manuel. Manuel brings it up. Hands it off to Brick. Brick back down to Manuel. Low. To Strobel. Strobel underneath. Hits a fader. Fader hook shot and it drops.
Number 21, Adam Strobel.
Storm go up one. 14-50. Play till half. Brick on the defense on Hanspard. Hanspard draws the foul on Brick as Brick was running behind him. And Hanspard. And Brick will pick up his first foul. Foul is on the floor, so they take it out from out of bounds. Dums working out from Manuel. Got it stripped away by Strobel. And Manuel brings it up for the Storm. Manuel Drives, kicks it out to Strobel. Strobel from deep, and it's good! Three-pointer by Strobel. Storm go up 4. Klinger has it. Down to Hustling. Hustling's got it in the corner to Klinger, and Klinger's got the easy layup. The Eagles cut the lead to 2. Sorry, cut their deficit to 2. Giles gets it down to Manuel. Manuel goes up. No good, off in front of the iron. Storm getting out rebounded. And Giles picks up the charge. I believe that will be on Subban. As Subban was driving, Giles had his feet set.
Number 2, Subban.
Dums checks out for the Eagles. And I believe that is Glenning. That is Glenning that checks in for the Giles at the block. Strobel from 3. Just off the mark. Back of the iron. No good. Driving. Hustling goes up for the layup, and it's good. Tie game here. Bull has it on the block. Almost got it poked away. Strobel was right there, though. And Strobel picks up a body. He went up for the layup, did not drop. Sorry, the fader did not drop. And a body will be called on Subban. His second. Sorry, not Subban. Glendening. His first, team's second. Strobel misses first. Shea and Deacon check in for Bull and Brick. Strobel sinks his second. Storm go up 1. Hanspard to Subban. Back to Hanspard. Hanspard drives. Giles tried to draw the charge again. Gets called for the body as the ref saw he was shifting a little bit. And Hanspard will shoot 2. Bucket did not drop. Storm still up 10-9. 12:47 to play in the half. Hanspard makes his first as it went front of the rim, backboard, and in. Hanspard lining up for a second. And he sinks that one. Storm trying to rush it a little bit. Trying to catch Kennedy off guard. Strobel has it at the top. Thought about the 3. Did not pull it. Shea pulls up from 3. And it's in! Swish by Mike Shea. Storm go up 2. Subban gets it intercepted by Deacon. Deacon almost got it stripped away. Shea has it. Kicked out to Strobel. Strobel pulls up from mid-range. Way off the mark. Rebound by Hanspard. And Hanspard almost got it taken away by Mike Shea. And Shea tipped it out of bounds. Just about half court. And Husting will inbound it for Kennedy. Glendening was driving. And a charge we picked up on him as he extended the arm a little too far. Giles brings it up to Deacon. Strobel sets the screen and rolls. Deacon's pass is just a little too far for Strobel. Turnover, Storm, Kennedy ball. Subban bringing it up. Hustling. Working on Strobel. And lost the ball. Picked up by Shea. Manuel has it. Strobel in the corner. Picks up by Giles. Giles rolled back. Ball was tipped out of bounds. Storm ball. Manuel to Giles. Giles back to Manuel. Deacon thought about it. Now pull it. And Subban comes up with the steal. Klinger has it. Left it short. Storm could not get the rebound. And Hanspard drove, kicked it back to Klinger. Klinger back out to Hanspard from 3, just off the mark. And Husting got the rebound and got it in for 2. Long deep ball by Manuel, tried to get it to Shea, no good. Tie game at the moment. Kennedy ball. And T-Man checks in for Husting for the Eagles. Giles meets Subban right at half court. Subban to Tiemann for 3, and it's good. That's the 3 from Hanspard, and the Eagles go up 3. Manuel on the block, goes up, no good. Giles almost got the rebound, no good. Rebound, and Hanspard has it. To Subban. In the corner to Glenading. To Klinger. Klinger. Lost it for a second. And then his teammate, Glenading, turns it over. Bull, Bricken, Smith will check in for Strobel, Deacon, and Giles. 35. Storm working with 2 seniors, 2 juniors, and a sophomore right now. Smith has it. And Subban is already getting picked up for a second on a push. That's his second again. Team's 3rd. He will get subbed out. Checking in for him is Auso. Smith, cross-court pass to Manuel. Manuel down to Shea. Shea goes up. No good. Step back by Hanspard, and it goes in. Storm down 6. There's a pretty dirty step back by Hanspard. Brick goes up with the fader, no good. Got his own miss. Kicked it out to Smith. Smith pulls from 3, and it's good! Smith by Sawyer Smith. Big 3 there. Cuts the lead. Now to 3 in favor of Kennedy. Osu. And a reverse layup by Glenading. No good.
So for the Eagles, Jensen, number 1.
Ryan. Sorry about that. We had some technical difficulties on our side. Domes goes up. Thought he got fouled. He did not. But Storm tip it out of bounds. Kennedy will retain possession. Right, goes up strong, no good. Rebound, Brick. A little too strong off the glass. Brick comes in with momentum. Fader, no good. And he gets fouled hard. Hits the floor pretty hard. Fouls on Wright for Kennedy. Brick will be shooting 2. Giles checks in for Manuel. Brick missed his first, made his second. Foul was on Wright Ponder. Wright Ponder has it. Up to Dums. Dums to Hanspard. To Owusu. To Dums. To T-Man. And Giles gets the steal. Giles in transition, no good on the layup. Bull's there on the rebound. Bull goes up strong and it's good. Bull gets big and the Storm go up 1. 2019. 7:20 to play in the half. Dums has it. Stolen away by the Storm. Brick gets the loose ball. Played it up deep for Smith. Smith gets the easy bucket. And the Storm are pushing in momentum right now. They go up 3. 7 minutes to play in the half. Subs will be checking in. Strobel for the Storm. 2 others for Kennedy. I cannot identify them right now, but that will be happening on the next dead ball. Hanspard working on Brick. Hanspard to Dums in the corner. Off the mark, rebound Bull. And Shea is running with it in transition. Lost it for a second, got it back, and puts it up. Timeout, Kennedy. Looked like Shea was going to do a little behind the back move.
Timeout. Eagles.
And the Storm go up 24-19. If you want to stay up to date, or if you would like to see our post-game interviews and updates on the games and when we're streaming, you can find our Twitter right here. We'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. Kennedy's trying to keep momentum here. Coming out of their timeout. They're down 5. As the Storm have been on a 6-0 run. Maybe 7-0. Dums has it. To Subban. Subban gets it to Wright Ponder. Off the mark. Subban got the rebound. Missed the layup. Another missed layup by Hustling. He tried to throw it back, and it went off the backboard, and the Storm bench is loving it. Smith on the inbound, passing up to Brick. Brick makes a move on Subban. Smith to Giles. Giles drives. Back out to Smith. Smith pulls up from mid-range, off the mark. And Struble came out of nowhere and forced the ball to be the Storm's ball. Coming out of bounds, off the side. It'll be right in the corner. Smith on the inbound. Giles got it. Working off the pick by Bull. Giles got an easy bucket, missed it just by a little bit. And Subban gets this layup. Was going to go coast to coast. Storm defense was there though. Storm still running a man. Subban has it at the point. To right Ponder. Sorry, on Issa. And Issa airballs it.
In for number 30, right Ponder.
Right Ponder gets checked in for a player who is not listed on Kennedy. I'll try to figure out who that is. Subban went up for the layup, and Smith will get called for the body as Subban will go up for two. He makes his first. Storm up 4:55 to play in the half. Left his second one short. Giles is there for the rebound. Pushed it up to Smith. Smith just lost it, just off his fingertips, and Kennedy takes over possession again. Manuel checks in for Smith for the Storm. Would have been a hard ball for Smith to get. Subban picked up by Giles, right at midcourt. Up to Issa, to Dums, back to Subban, to Issa, and a tip out of bounds means Kennedy will keep possession under the hoop. Checking in for the Eagles, Hanspard for Issa. Hanspard driving, keeps it way out to Dums. Dums back to Hispard. Hanspard, that is. Hanspard travels. Storm will take over possession. Giles gets it to Brick. Bull makes a move. Missed the layup. And Subban will bring it up for the Storm, for the Eagles, sorry. Hanspard drives, got it knocked away by Bull's knee. Giles tried to move in transition. Storm have to reset. Giles from three in the corner. Just off the mark. Rebound. Subban. Subban goes back out to the three-point line. To Hanspard. Hanspard switches his path. Subban. That tip by Strobel, and Dums will have to reset the whole thing. Passed it to Subban. Over to Hanspard. Back up to Hustling. Goes up hard, draws the foul on Manuel. That's Manuel's first, team's fourth.
Who's into the line for two? In for Dooms.
Klinger subbed in for Dooms. Husting on the second one, just off the mark, rebound Strobel. He made his first, so the lead is now 3 for the Storm. Storm need a bucket here after many empty possessions, and they do not. Bull leaves it short on the fader. Subban all alone at the volleyball line. For 3, just off the mark. Rebound Kennedy, and it's good. Storm only up 1 now. 2:20 to play in the half. Giles has it. To Brick. Brick drives, pulls up a mid-range. No good. Another empty possession. 5 in a row for the Storm. On a cold streak, they need to get back in it. Subban has it right outside the three-point line. Pulls up from 3, and it's good. Storm now down 2, 26-24. 1:40 to play. Brick takes it up to Bull. Bull up to Manuel to Giles. Giles to Strobel, hit a cutting Giles, and the foul is called on Husting.
Foul on 42, Martin. Giles at the line.
Giles will take 2. Makes the first. Shea and Deacon check in for Bull and Brick for the Storm. 1:30 to play. Second one's good. Timeout Storm. 26-all. Storm players with points per game about the same as they have always been. Giles averaging about 11. Manuel almost 9. Bull with 7. Strobel with 6.5. And Deacon with 4. As the Storm looking to try to get back hot again after their little cold streak. And go into the locker room on a happy note. Again, if you are watching, we'd love if you would subscribe to our page. We would appreciate it very much. And follow us on Twitter for updates, live links if you want to send it to other people. We'd love that too. Send it out to relatives and all. Subban brings it up. Got stuck between handspun, and he steps out of bounds. Storm take up possession. 1:20 to play in the half. Giles guarded closely by Subban. Manuel has it. Up to Deacon. To Strobel. Strobel called for the pick, does not get it. Hit Giles in the corner. Giles drives. Missed another layup. Left it a little short. Subban tries to go coast to coast. And he picks up the foul as he is going up. Stops the clock with 54 seconds to go. And that is a foul called on Strobel. His first, team's 5th. Makes his first. Subban made his second too, made both of them. Goes up 2 now with 50 seconds to play. Giles to Manuel by Kennedy's bench. Manuel back to Giles. Giles up to Shea to Strobel. Strobel driving, goes up. Bucket no good. Shea's right there for the putback. And we're back to even. 30 seconds to play. Looks like Subban will go for the last shot, as he is just past half court. Pass now to Hanspard. To Subban. 10 seconds till half. Dooms. Loses it. Loose ball. Shea has it. Manuel. Pass half court heave. And it's good! Manuel banks it in from 3. Just to end the half. Storm go up 3. What a shot! Sent up a prayer and got it. Wow. Now that's a way to end the half on a high note. Storm up 31-28 at half. Don't leave. This is a great one. Welcome back, everyone. Storm start with the ball after they finish with a lot of momentum. After that, Vincent Manuel past half-court heave. I think it was from like the opposite volleyball line. So now the Storm start with a 3-point lead. Giles has it in the corner to Vincent Manuel. Strobel out to Brick. Back to Strobel. Strobel dribbles through traffic. Brick to Giles. Giles gets doubled in the corner. Then gets it stripped away by Subin. But Subin will get called for the foul. Manuel to Strobel, way deep. Giles has it now. Hands it up to Manuel. To Bull. Brick has it. Giles working against Dums. Manuel could not hold on to the rebound as it was being tipped around. He loses it, and Storm lose possession. Subban drives, a lot of momentum, then kicks it way back out to Husting. Back out to Subban. Loose ball. Brick dives for it. And Brick will get called for the foul. His second on the game, team's first of the half. Subban to Dooms. And Bull with the defense tips it out of bounds. Dooms taking it out on the inbounds. And Subban goes all the way back past half court to retrieve it. Dooms at the point to Subban. Back up to Hanspard. Giles takes it away in transition and gets it swatted away by Husting. And Kennedy does not grab onto it in transition. Giles then finishes it with the left hand on the right hand side. Gets that layup back. Storm go up 5. 15:45 to play in the game. Hanspard working on Brick. Hanspard gets the bank layup, bank fader. And Storm now only up 3. Strobel pulls up mid-range. Bounces it around a little bit. No good. Brick on the rebound. Manuel has it. Baseline. Strobel baseline. Cross to Giles for 3. Just off the mark. Got it tipped around. Manuel got the rebound. Goes up strong and it's good. And Subban will go out with which looks like an apparent injury. He's limping, going back to the bench. One of the JV players on the Storm runs back to go get Sandy, the athletic trainer at Chanhassen High School for the sports. As Strobel gets picked up for the foul. It looked like a body. It looked like he was pushing Husting around a little bit. Glenading to Hanspard. Hansport resets things. As a turnover, as they reverse the call. I was waiting for clarification. Ball got tipped around a few ways, and the Kennedy player tipped it on Manuel's head as Manuel was out of bounds, and Kennedy took over possession. Hanspard working, no good on the layup, and Bull throws it just behind Manuel, and it's a turnover on the Storm. Subban looks like he's okay after Sandy checked him out. Goes back to sit on the bench. Looks like she was having to run around in the corner. Hanspard has it right at the Mini Storm logo. Klinger working on Bull, left it short right off the front of the iron. Manuel has it, floater. Goes around the rim a few times, and it drops. 37-30, Storm up. 13:30 to play in the game. Hanspard from three, no good. Manuel almost got the rebound. Could not hold on to it. Dooms has it. Working on Manuel. Manuel tips it. And he's on the loose ball. Arrow pointing in Kennedy's favor. So Kennedy will take over possession. Shea and Deacon check in for Brick and Bull. Doom's not very happy with himself as he goes to the bench. He slaps the chair. We've seen that a few times. Subban to Hanspard. Layup no good. That was Klinger on the layup. Could not finish. And Husting goes up, draws the foul on Strobel. Bucket does not drop, however, so he will be shooting two. That's Strobel's third. Team's third. Meanwhile, Kennedy does not have any, as Husting misses his first. Smith checks in for Strobel. And an air ball on the second free throw attempt by Husting. Giles brings it up, just crossing half court to Manuel. To Deacon, down to Giles, out to Smith for three, just off the mark. And Deacon tried to get the jump ball. Looked like he traveled too. Deacon instead gets picked up for the foul on Husting. His first, team's fourth. Kennedy still has no fouls in this half. Subban running the point. Subban down to Klinger, missed his layup. Rebound Smith. Push it up in transition to Manuel. Down to Deacon. To Giles on the baseline. Giles turns it over. Giles has 4 right now. Manuel has 11. Shea has 7. And Smith has 5. As the three from Glenending drops. Storm only up 4. Manuel has it. A point to Deacon, across to Smith. Smith drives. Off the back of the iron, no good. And Subban rips it away from Shea. As the Storm have another empty possession. Subban goes up, draws the foul. Layup not good. And that's another foul on Deacon, his second. Subban for 2. Makes his first.
Number 35 in for the Storm, Austin Bull.
Bull checks in for Manuel. Subban then sinks his second. Storm up 2 now. Kennedy showing a light press. Storm break it with ease. Giles hands it off to Bull. Bull goes up strong. Layup not good. He will be shooting 2.
Foul on number 3. Diane Klinger.
That foul is on number 3, Klinger. His first, team's first. Bull sinks the first one. And second one is good. Storm go up 4. Subban. No good from Hansbard. Deacon on the loose ball. Picked it up though. Giles to Smith. Smith down to Bull. Tried to hand it off to Deacon. Deacon loses it. And another turnover on the Storm. Looked like Bull was getting hammered down there pretty roughly. No foul though. Storm up 4. 10:40 to play. Subban almost loses it. T-Man. Hansbard. To Glenading in the corner for 3. And it's good. Storm up 1, 39-38 in this lower scoring match here between Kennedy and the Storm. Giles running point now. Shea in the corner, up to Smith on point. To Deacon. Deacon beyond the arc. Down to Giles, to Smith. Hands it off to Shea. Shea then gets a bounce pass to Giles. Giles finds Bull. And the Storm go up 2. Sorry, Storm go up 3, 41-38. 9:40 to play in the game. Glenading again for 3 in the corner, and it's good! Glenading ties the game up at 41. Giles puts a spin move on him. Leaves it short, and Shea's arm gets caught up in the mess and gets called for the foul. Team 6th already this half. Well, Kennedy only has 1. Brick checks in for Deacon. No good, too deep. Kennedy bench wanted a foul, and the layup by Smith no good. Brick gets picked up for a foul. Looked like he was shuffling his feet straight up. And Kennedy's already in the bonus with 8:55 to play. in the game.
Fouls on number 2. Isaiah Suba.
Bucket.
That's his third.
Bucket no good there. And Brick draws the foul. On Subban, his third. Shea's got it. Brick drives, goes up strong. Almost got the and one, but instead he'll be shooting 2. Storm have been limiting Kennedy's leading scorer, Dooms. Dooms usually averages 12 and a half. Brick makes his first.
Subject for the Storm, number 3.
Manuel checks in for Giles. Brick missed his second off the back of the iron. Subban there for the rebound. Three from Hanspard, no good. For those of you tuning in, we appreciate it very much. Shea pulls up from 2 and gets it to drop. Storm up 3, 8 minutes to play in the game. As we are looking ahead into the playoffs, Storm's biggest matchup will be this Friday against Jefferson, and that will determine the bracketology sequence if they will either play the number 1 ranked Eden Prairie or their crosstown rivals Chaska in the section game, or maybe someone else. But it is very high that those two will be the 2 teams playing. Shea gets the end one. He'll be shooting 1 at the line. Storm go up 5. As of now, 7:30 to play in the game. Shea very excited about that one.
At the line, fouls on number 2. Isaiah Suba.
Dooms checked in for Hanspard. Shea sinks his first, making it a 3-point play. Storm go up 6. As Subban brings it up, guarded by Manuel. Klinger working on Bull, bucket no good, rebound Smith. Smith pushes it up to Manuel in transition. Manuel has it just past half court. Storm playing pretty well without their star senior Luke Kitson, leading scorer on the team. Manuel gets the layup to go. Storm up 8. Subban to Klinger, to Dooms. Subban, leading scorer right now as he got that bucket to drop. Leading scorer tonight with 13 for Kennedy. Shea with 14. His career high. Congrats, Mike Shea. Manuel with 13. 4 away from tying his career high as well. As Klinger Gets picked up for the foul.
Foul number 3, Clarence. That's the second. Number 20.
Brick is 5 points away from his high. Husting checks in for the Eagles. Brick has it, he drives, goes up strong, gets blocked by Husting. Looks like he got bodied pretty hard. Subban on the 3, airballs it. Storm pick up the ball. Strobel and Giles check in for Shea and Smith. Looks like a combination of Brick, Giles, and Manuel will be running point this shift. Ball up to Strobel. To Giles, back to Brick. Brick pulls deep from 3, just short. Subban picks it up, tried to move in transition, got it tipped. And Storm take up possession on the turnover by Subban. Giles has it. Guarded by Dooms. Dooms has been very quiet. 0 points on the night. Giles led a little floater to Manuel. Manuel finishes. And Storm have momentum right now after going on that 4-0 run. Kennedy calls the timeout. Don't leave. This is a great one. Kennedy coach not liking what he's seeing. Looks like he wants more out of his guys. Running for 3, no good. And on the rebound,
Number 3, Klinger.
Foul on Klinger. Looks like he was reaching in on Manuel a little bit. Giles running point, just across half court. Manuel has it down low. Giles pulls from 3 and it's good! Contested 3, no biggie for Ben Giles. Storm up 11. 4:18 to play. Subban drives, no good. Rebound Bull. Storm moving in transition. 3-on-2. Hands off to Strobel. Strobel from Giles. Storm up 13. Subban. Down to Husting. Husting gets fouled. Lustig at the line. Strobel checks out for Brick. Lustig, no good. Rebound Brick. Manuel. Giles pulls from three, and it's good! Another three from Ben Giles. 10 for Giles. Three-pointer left way short from Hanspard. Shea. And he extends on his career high. It's 16 now in the night for Mike Shea. Storm up 61-43. Layup good by Lustig. Shea has it. Leaves it to Manuel. Down to Bull. Bull grabs his own miss. And Shea flips it on the wall. And a little bit of disappointment, but looked like he was joking a little bit as well. Storm up 16 with 2:48 to play. Kennedy rolls it out. Brick on the nice defense, knocked to loose ball. Picked up by Kling. Shea moving in transition, gets called for the body. Even though the bucket wasn't good, he'll still be shooting two. 2:29 to play. Both teams now in bonus. Lustig called on the foul there. Shea left the first one short. Lustig and Klinger checked out for Wright Ponder. And the unlisted player for the Eagles checks in. And the three-pointer good from Hanspard. Giles has it to Manuel. Manuel drives, no good. Got his own rebound though, after it was tipped around, and Manuel lays it in. Manuel 2 away from tying his tie. And another three, same spot from Hanspard, way deep. Storm up 12, 1:40 to play. Hanspard again from three, off the mark. Loose ball rebound by Kennedy. Hanspard, same spot, no good. Rebound Wright Ponder. Aunsu has it. And that's another three from Hanspard. Hanspard goes 3 for 4, and now Storm only up 9. Storm missed a few rebounds there on that possession. We appreciate everyone watching here on this Monday night. Thank you very much for tuning into this broadcast. This is our last one of the winter, but we will be doing baseball and softball in the spring as much as we can. Follow us on Twitter for updates on those and post-game interviews and other tweets. Manuel passing the ball in for the Storm. Giles up to Brick. Brick back to Giles. Giles back up to Brick. Storm break the press again, and Boyle lays it in. Storm go back up, now up 11. Under a minute to play. Hansbard, deep three again. Looking like our very own Luke Kitson. Not as accurate though. And Hansbard draws the foul as he went up for the layup. Foul called on Manuel. His second, team's ninth. So it's still a 1-and-1. Missed the first. Never mind, he was going up for the layup, so he will be he is shooting two. He missed his first one. Makes his second one. Storm up 10. Giles to Manuel. Manuel makes the easy layup, and he ties his high record of 17. Sorry, he actually passed it now. Big night for Mike Shea and Vincent Manuel as they both break their career highs. Under 20 seconds to play. Two-pointer for Martin. Giles, don't know why they're fouling. They are down 10 with 4 seconds left.
Number 42, Martin. Giles at the line. 1-1.
Giles makes his first.
It's good.
And he made the second. Hansbard will try to do another three short. Storm pull a win. They win by 12 as they finish with a win at home. They play Friday at Jefferson. Congrats to the seniors on winning their last home game. And we wish you the best of luck. Thanks for tuning in. Join us in the spring. Go Storm.